I just... What even? I don't even know. I do not even know. That was just... Why did it seem to think I wanted the server in California? I live on the East Coast. Who is that honestly going to help? It does not help me. Wow. Wow, Streamlabs OBS. Why? Why? I'm sorry about that, guys. I assumed it would be where it should be. And it was not. I am so sorry, guys. I really am. Okay. Take 2. Hopefully with less slideshow this time. Okay. Let's go investigate these places for Vivek, so we can do stuff. And how the hell do I get down from here? I know there's a way down, and I can't remember. How do I go down here? Yes. Okay. Stairs. I found them. Ah. Okay. What do we have? We have to zoom out a second so you can see where do I need to go. Let's get the towers over that. All the fabrication. What is that? Whoa, okay, I seem to have accidentally pulled up the larger map, which I did not mean to do. But holy crap, is this the world? Is this the entire freaking world? Holy crap, it's huge! I mean, this is huge! This is huge! This is madness! I want to see all of it! I want to go exploring! Hey, this is the island we're on right now! And this is the rest of the continent, I'm assume. What? This is crazy, I love it! Okay, back to the map. I need to go here, here, and here. This place looks like it's the easiest to get to, so we're gonna start going to Balmora first. I think. How do I get out of here again? Okay. I know where things are. Oh. Thunder and rain. That was my life this past weekend, actually. The thunder and the rain. Not as much wind, thankfully. So I live in New England. Which, if you paid attention to weather on my side of the world, we had a huge nor'easter happen over the weekend. I was very lucky, and I didn't lose power, but I had some friends who did. I felt so bad for them. Because I went out that Friday. She didn't get back until like late the next day. What are you? People ride you? You're terrifying. Okay. Onwards. Where am I even going? Okay, first I need to get out of Vivek City borders. right-clicking zooms you out all the way. Not really what you want to do if you are trying to find things. Okay, so it looks like I follow this main path. And I'll get to Balmora. Okay. Also, did anybody here ever play Star Wars The Old Republic? Because Balmora is the name of one of the planets you go to in that game. It's spelled a bit differently. But that's where my brain automatically goes. I don't know. Maybe my brain probably shouldn't be going there, but that's what I think of. Balmora was one of those planets that I was cool in theory, but it was the one planet in that game I absolutely hated playing on. I wasn't a fan of the quests. I was not a fan of just the entire planet in general. You are adorable and I will not murder you, but that is just so cute. Okay. Focus, focus. I can do this. Onwards we go. You are terrifying. What are you? A Nyx ox. You know what? I think I need to murder it. I think I need to. Hey, rude. Also, can I just say, I have a... Can I achieve my weapons back, please? Thank you. Also, does it bother anybody else that when you... Like, I feel like my weapons are too far away from my character's hips to be practical. I don't know if this is just a modeling thing or what, but... Where even am I? It wasn't too bad, at least, so there's that. But there's another one. I'm gonna go kill another one. Because I'm crazy, and I apparently have a death wish. Well, that one was less horrifying this time. There's so much, like, weird animal and plant life around here, but I kind of love it. Are you a person, or what are you? Like, see, this is what happens, though. I see things. I don't know what you are, but apparently you're going to attack me, so killing you must happen. I feel like there's just so much random things here that I don't know what's safe to look at and what isn't. Oh, I probably want to get back to the main road now. Yeah, it's terrible, though, because I'm the sort of weirdo who, if I see something interesting, I'm going to veer off the path and just be like, oh, what's this? And this is how I die. This is what leads me to get killed most of the time. What is this? Ancestral tomb plaque. Okay, that's mine now. My user ID is Nightless, actually. Nightless. Oh, there is a mine up here. I kind of want to see what's there. I might just do that. I know I'm supposed to be investigating things, but this is what I do. This is how I die. This is easily the one thing that will get me killed in more games. My sense of, oh, what's this? I need to go see. Yes, exactly like that. Like this thing. It's a Betty niche or something, but it's like a kind of a horrifying floating jellyfish thing. Cool and yet terrifying. Fortunately, it's not going to immediately murder me, but that's the sort of thing that, like, I see something cool, I need to run over and see what it is. Am I even heading in the right way anymore? Yes, okay. But this is easily how I die. This is easily what kills me more often than not. I want to see what's here, but I'm not going to. Oh, mission. Hello.
Outline. So I was right. You're a sword for hire. Excellent. My name is Marlo Rethan of House Lalu, and I have a proposition for you.
That's how you pronounce that.
I need someone to investigate what's going on in the Vasia Didanat ebony mine.
What's the problem?
Piqued your interest, have I? Capital. My brother Benar and I share ownership of the mine, but I suspect he's hiding something from me. The little weasel's even locked down the entrance. Only his personal guards are allowed inside.
So, what do you want me to do?
There are only 2 keys to the mine. Benar keeps one in our manor house. The other is carried by the mine's foreman, Nox. I want you to procure a key, either one, and then search the mine for any sign of mischief. Report back with your findings.
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
Foreman Nox is somewhere in Balmora. Should be simple enough to pluck the key from his pockets. Or, if you prefer burglary, you could take my brother's key from the desk in his study. Our manor is just up the hill to the west of town.
Why don't you have a key to your own mine?
My dear brother prefers to keep our roles in the business separate. He runs the mine while I handle the finances. He doesn't interfere with my work, nor I his. That's the agreement.
So you can't just talk to him about your concerns?
Oh, I have, but Benar tells me nothing. It's just secure more buyers and hire more workers. He gets dreadfully annoyed when I press him about my concerns. Like, why do we need so many miners? Even the townsfolk are starting to talk about that.
What do you mean?
You haven't heard the rumors? The cursed mine of Vasia Didanot, they call it. They go in, but they don't come out. Just inane ghost stories, truth be told. But if the rumors persist, it could soil our reputation.
Okay, so why the concern that something improper's going on down there?
Well, the mine has underperformed for years. I'd actually considered selling it. Until recently, that is. Ebony has been pouring out of the mine these past few months. And normally, I'd be overjoyed, but that's also when Benar became distant.
Is there something in particular I should be looking out for?
Anything out of the ordinary. I don't suppose you'd know the difference between pure ebony and... Never mind. Just give the mine a good look and keep an eye out for mischief. If you find anything odd, bring it back with you.
You seem nervous.
I have many important clients that depend on the success of this mine. They'll hold me personally responsible if anything isn't correct. I'd like to avoid that kind of unpleasantness.
What kind of resistance should I expect?
Well, the key should be no trouble. My brother is away at the moment, and the house guards are not exactly the keenest. If you choose to pickpocket the foreman, well, just avoid the city watch, I suppose.
Okay, once I'm in the mine.
That's the rub. The mine is well guarded. My brother insisted that I hire only the rowdiest and most ill-tempered mercenaries, so I brought on the Iron Hound Company. I can vouch for their pugnacity.
You'd send me against your family's own hired guards.
I'd prefer to avoid bloodshed, of course, but I don't want to tip my brother off. If he is up to something, I'll need deniability to maintain the element of surprise. Besides, they're mostly criminals, drunks, and skooma addicts. Expendable, yes?
Okay, then. Alright, so I can either steal a key from... pickpocket a key off of a guy, or raid some guy's house. You know what? I think I might have better luck with his house, so we're gonna try that first. Because why not? I'm playing a Nightblade. I feel like I should be able to break into somebody's house, right? Right? This isn't crazy. This isn't going to get me killed in any horrible way. I'm sure. This is a very long walkway. Yeesh. There's a part of me that wants to say, oh, this place is impressive, but... ugh. Damn it. Ah! My lockpick. I hate picking locks in this. I really do. You'd think I would not be horrible at it, but I really am. Rogues are not my forte. They really are not. Ah! Damn it. Go in there. Okay, you know what? Screw it. I'm forcing it. Or not. Really? Why do you hate me? Okay, apparently... I absolutely hate lockpicking in this game. Okay. I do not have enough lockpicks for this. I actually need to get more lockpicks. That is a shock. So you know what? We are going to try pickpocketing a dude and praying I'm better at that. Because that is crazy. And I have like one lockpick left. So unless I can buy one in the town somewhere... we might have a problem. Yeah, lockpicking is... like, if the lockpicking was similar to Skyrim, I'd be happy. But it is not, sadly. Ah, here we go. Balmora. Where am I even going?
I can't believe they want us to go outside the house to find Vea. You look like the traveling sort. In your excursions, have you perchance come upon a young dark elf named Vea? She went missing a couple of weeks ago and her father desperately seeks any information regarding her whereabouts.
I don't think I've seen anybody named Vea.
That's a shame. Her father, Eris, the house counselor here in Balmora, promises that anyone who can find his daughter and return her safely to his side will be well rewarded.
Could you provide me with any additional information?
You should speak to Counselor Eris. He's opened the kin house to interview potential recruits. Freelancers, as it were. If you're interested, go speak to the counselor. The longer Vea remains missing, the more distressed Counselor Eris becomes.
Okay, I'll go speak to the counselor then.
Counselor Eris can be found at the Redoran kin house, and do hurry. He's ever so troubled by our failure to locate young Vea. If he finds that an outsider can succeed where the houseguard has failed, so be it.
You don't seem to like the idea of the counselor seeking help in this matter.
I have no issue with Counselor Eris seeking help. It's where he's decided to get that help that concerns me. House Redoran doesn't need outsiders to take care of its business.
Rude.
But who am I to question a house counselor?
Tell me what happened to Vea.
Counselor Eris Relic.
Oops, that's not what I clicked.
If I knew what happened to the counselor's daughter, I wouldn't be talking to you
Okay,
now,
fine.
would I?
You were a jerk. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. This is going to be very interesting. Nope. Ha-ha! I stole it. Ha!
Where did it go? Someone help me!
I'm the greatest! I kind of like the mechanic of picking pockets in here, though. Like, I'm not gonna lie. That was kind of fun. I'm definitely not normally the bravest person to try something like that, but it's definitely worth it, I think. What are you? Ooh. Okay. First of all, though, we're gonna come over here and poke at the way shrine. Because reasons. Because I want to make sure I get that first. Okay. A more way shrine get. Onwards. I know I'm butchering the pronunciation. I'm aware I'm pronouncing it wrong. It's actually more like Balmorad, the way they're pronouncing it, but my brain still thinks of Balmorra, the planet from Star Wars, so this is what we do. Whoa, okay. Okay. We have this guy. You know what? We are actually going to swap weapons right now because I do not have just because I feel like this would be easier. Also, go picking things off from a distance. Because I'm that sort of weirdo. Okay, it's not weird to want to pick things off from a distance, and dear God, I need to tone that down. Okay. Putting my daggers back on. Now in we go. Whoa, okay. Sorry, I don't know if you can hear this buzzing noise occasionally, but Discord apparently triggers the vibration feature on my cell phone when it gives me notifications. It's not the best whatsoever. Hi. That gold is mine now. And I'm collecting this. Oh, hello. Murder all of the things. I mean, no, that's exactly what I mean. That is exactly what I mean. Nope. Screw it. I know I don't need to murder all of them, but this is apparently what's happening. What's in here? Nothing? Okay. So, Gibby is a good friend. Also, I love Skitter. Well, that's good. Friends are always good. I'm not playing a class that has friends to play with, sadly, but... Reduce feet cost. Yes, please. Whoa, okay. Hey, rude. Rude. That is very rude, and I do not appreciate that. The one downside of this... Hold on. Equip that. There we go. Is that you can't steal weapons from the people you kill. Like, just because in this particular setting you have specific ways things work. And you can't just loot weapons and armor off of random corpses like you would in Skyrim. Just slightly disappointing. Into the mine we go. Ebony is a substance whose acquisition and use tempt mortals into acts of achievement that transcend their usual limitations. I don't know if this is the sort of thing where I can run into other players in here. I might be able to. I don't know. We shall see. Don't let anyone else see this note. Not even our comrades can be trusted. Forgot to give this one up. Coin isn't worth our lives. You haven't seen it yet, what I've seen. But they're talking about sending us back in to try to deal with the mess, and believe me, they won't be paying enough for that. Problem is, Ruthin has some real loyalists in our ranks. They'll kill us if we try to run too early. Got a plan, though. Lemma is making the squads and planning the route. We'll get ourselves split from the rest, and then make a break for it. If this is as bad as I hear it is, they'll probably just assume we died and never come looking for us. Can always find work somewhere else. Are you dead? I think that guy's dead. Huh. Well, this isn't promising. Are you another player, or are you... You're another player. Okay, you can run into other people in here. Good to know. Very good to know. I don't know why I'm taking that lemon. I don't think I need it, but... Oh! Fire! Great! I'm getting kind of used to dual wielding, which is weird. I did not think that was a thing I'd do. But... Oh, hello, person. That is a warden, actually. A warden with their bear. What's over here? Nothing. Oh, look. This is horrifying, actually. What is this? Oh, I don't want to stand in that. Okay, you know what? We are putting the bow back on. If I can find it in this mess that is my inventory. I lament that right now I am too low to have like 2 weapon sets equipped, because I would really love being able to swap as needed. But sadly, I cannot do that. Right now, I just need to swap repeatedly, which is kind of a pain in the butt. There are a lot of dead people up here. What even is happening? What is all this purple stuff? Like, is this poison? What is this? Is this poison? I really do think this is poison. I am not okay with this. This is just weird. What is this? I seem to have found a little group of people. We're technically not all traveling together. We just happen to be going in the same direction. I can't loot that. I just want to see what's in here. Give me your SIE. Oh. Fingers frozen, turning black like Evan's stone. If you find this message, send help. Cannot feel anything. Okay. That is more than a little concerning. Gonna help murder when I can, because why not? Letter. Master Athan, you'll be happy to hear that your scheme is working perfectly. Well, maybe not perfectly, but well enough. Petrifying gas, probably. Yeah. Most recent batch of laborers came in yesterday. They were a sluggish bunch, wary too, but the promise of a few more drakes got them moving. They should make a fine batch. That alchemist of yours, Gavros, is it? He set up shop in the old Daedric ruin. Well, that's a problem right there. You should see it. Haven't been around that many bottles and burners since my days in the skooma trade. He says he's working on some variation of the formula. You might want to ask him about it, boss. The air in his lab has gone thick as my auntie's mortal porridge. Foreman Knox. Well, bad things are happening right now. Very bad things are happening right now. What's over this way? I don't have to go this way, but let's see. Okay, that drops off suddenly. We don't want to go there. Oh, hello. Lourdes, finally found some work. Molly should be happy to hear it. Haven't worked up the courage to go home and tell her yet. Figured I'd get some drink in my belly first. She'll be glad no matter what, won't she? Even if it's Vassardina mine. Considered stopping this journal, but my mom always said it was good therapy. Had a bad fight with Molly last night. She didn't want me to take the job. Thing is, she doesn't know how bad off we are. Haven't been able to tell her I've been borrowing from the lenders for 2 months. Damn. Oh, there's something behind me. Hi. Hi. Did not see you. Die now, please. Clearly, I require more magicka in this build. Okay. Need to take the sparks, so I have. I'll work the full week, even taking meals and lodgings in the mine. I'll have 2 days off at the end of the week to visit Molly and take her to the week's wage. Mom, that's not a bad first day. Wasn't at all what I was expecting. Didn't really have to do real mining, though it was hard labor. Boss man apparently found some kind of ruins down in one of the shafts. Mining work is on hold, and we've been assigned working our way through the ruins. I'd be lying if I said it wasn't kind of exciting. Wish Molly could see me. A real treasure hunter. Heard us, a lot of excitement going around today. I guess they found something in the ruins. I haven't seen anything, and they aren't telling us much. They've pulled most of us back out into the mine, and they have us breaking rocks. Wish I knew what was going on. Midas, great news. Me and some of the other workers are getting some sort of promotion. No more breaking rocks. They said something about an experiment, and they need good men like me to help. Best of all, they said I can't tell anyone about it. Can't even write Molly to tell her. It's that secret. So it must be good. This is the best job ever. Oh. Oh, you poor miner. This is... yeah. It is not as good as you might hope it to be. Because I'm pretty sure... yep, okay, so we have stone fiends here. We have, petrifying gas. These people are legitimately being turned into obsidian. And this is just, what even? No, this is not cool, really. Oh, hey, I found a new hat. This is actually better than what I have, so it goes on. Actually, I'm gonna turn this off because I want to see this hat. This hat is ridiculous. Look at this. This is ridiculous. I kind of love it, but it is ridiculous. Oh my god. You're gonna turn that off. That is the most ridiculous hat. Oh, you're dead. Okay. Hey, come here. There's part of me that feels just a little bad taking some of this stuff from these people, but they're dead and they're not going to be using it anyway. So, I mean, it's fine, right? Oh, look, obsidian people. They are obsidian people. This is messed up. This is so messed up, guys. This is so messed up. This is so messed up. Okay, good news is I can dance around here. Okay, Garrus's journal. My masters are truly fools if they believe this scheme will make them rich. True, the substance produced by the formula looks and feels much like the rare ebony ore, but it is not ebony, and any discerning craftsman will recognize this as soon as they use it to produce goods. I've tried to counsel Master Rathon on this subject, suggesting it may be wiser and equally profitable to instead focus on selling the alchemical concoction itself. Though the formula was exceedingly difficult to translate and requires extreme precision to brew properly, the reagents I require to produce it are not overly rare. I could easily produce large quantities. Imagine my airborne form used as a weapon. It would fetch a fine price. Master Rathon disagrees. According to him, the buyers don't care if the ebony is false. As long as they can use it to produce goods that pass a cursory inspection, they'll be happy. Ebony is quite rare and difficult to come by. With us as the source, our buyers should be able to produce passable fakes, then close shop before anyone discovers the deception. This is exactly why we have regulations. If a soldier dies in the battlefield because his ebony plate was not true, that's no money out of our buyers' pockets. Perhaps Master Rathon is right. I often underestimate the crude avarice that drives so many of my race. As for me, I am content to study and work with such a brilliant formula. Perhaps one day I will find a truer application for it. This is so messed up, you guys. This is so messed up. Sure, we need ebony. I will turn people into ebony. Clearly, that is an awesome solution. This is why sometimes fantasy worlds are a bit odd. Why? Why would anybody consider this as a good plan? Why? I do not know. I don't know if I need to keep going through here, but we're going to. Yes, I do. Okay, I need to keep exploring. So I will explore. So I'm good at exploring. It's not even ebony, it's fakes. Exactly. It's like, why would somebody think this was a good idea? I don't even know. It seems like the worst plan. Shock magic book. Not really what I'm looking for. What is this? Think I found the Daedric Shrine. Yeah, that's basically what it comes down to. A lack of freaking compassion at this point. Like, on the one hand, you know, I can understand wanting, like, money. I can understand that, but doing something like that, I just, no. Hello? I'm not sure. I think we're about to find out, though. It did look like the Clavicus Vile's mask, at least. Like, that looked like the, helm I got from him. I'm not sure I want to search these ruins. But we're going to anyway. Vile Truth of Barbas. In the notes of Pelagius Harbor, Council Daedrologist in residence, Imperial City. How many pages is this? Okay. Every true Daedrologist has a favorite prince. We rarely admit it, but it's true. Each prince, while horrifying, has a curious and often hilarious quirk. Shogorov's peculiarities are well known, but when you really think about it, all the princes are a bit silly. Herstein has a clumsy head of an ungulate. Sanguine is an inveterate drunk. It's precisely these eccentricities that make the princes a source of such endless fascination for Daedrologists such as myself. Unlike the stuffy and aloof Aedra, the princes suffer from the same neuroses, flaws, and childish fixations that trouble men and mer. They are more like us than we care to admit. As for me, of all the Daedric princes, Clavicus Vile is my favorite. And it has everything to do with his loyal hound, Barbas. Not what I was expecting. I've come to believe that Clavicus Vile is unique in that he exists in two persons. This is, of course, the subject of vigorous debate in Daedrological circles. Many of my confederates would argue that Barbas is merely a greater Daedric servant, no more linked to Vile than a horse is linked to its rider. But I urge you to consider the evidence, the first and most obvious proof of their... Wow, okay. So this is an entire book talking about Clavicus Vile and Barbas being the same person. That's interesting. Taking the research. Okay. Subject K414 died of head trauma some hours after the mercenaries restrained her. Administered the formula, but transposition was not successful. This confirms my hypothesis. Blood pressure must remain consistent until the last possible moment. Death prior to infusion results in only partial transposition. This explains some of our previous failures. A powerful sedative could reduce premature death. Must conduct more trials. Subject R32, a perfect transposition. The drip method seems much more effective in terms of yield and purity. Unfortunately, duration of the procedure has dramatically increased. Rate of output may be insufficient for sale. Must be faster. Somebody is fighting something over here. What are they fighting? Nope, the thing is dead. Okay. Converting the formula from a liquid to a vapor proved easier than expected. Results are promising. Subject exposed to vapor exhibited signs of transposition. Immediately, unfortunately, the procedure drove the subject into a violent frenzy. Recommends sturdier restraints for future test subjects. Subject S24. Addendum. Subject remains alive despite complete transposition. Defies all existing scholarship and calculation. Violent and erratic behavior has increased significantly. Recommend we suspend experiments until the side effect is resolved. So wait, does this mean I'm going to start turning out like them? Because I do not want... Very much do not... Oh, this is creepy. This is creepy. This entire thing is freaking creepy. This is just creepy. Why? Why would they do this? Why am I doing this to myself? I don't know. Whew. This is just creepy. I don't like it. Nah, you got chosen one disease. Oh, okay. This is just... I don't like it at all. Hello, Gavros. You jerk.
You... I don't recognize you.
Ah!
You've made a terrible mistake in coming here. Do you feel it yet? The cold rush through your veins. The stiffness in your joints. Only a matter of time now. Only a matter of time.
What's going on here?
You really haven't figured it out. You're denser than those stone fiends. Master Rethan brought me on to study a Daedric text. A formula for turning living flesh into a substance akin to ebony. Not a perfect match, but close enough.
You lost control of it?
Something like that. But what does it matter? I'll be frozen solid soon. Black as midnight. A commodity. Nothing more. Ironic. You mean to rob me, I suppose. The scroll's just there. Have a care with it. Wealth always comes at a price.
Is there no cure for this?
None. Well, none that I've discovered anyway. I speak modestly when I say that if there was a cure, I would have found it already.
So you've given up?
I guess I could squander my remaining hours searching for a remedy, but I'm an alchemist, a daedrologist. We don't trouble ourselves with things like hope. I leave that nonsense to priests and children, the mentally ill.
Why would you agree to this?
What? Afflicting all these miners? Oh, spare me your crude moral outrage. They were wastrels, laborers that were too ignorant or too lazy to find work anywhere else. This is as meaningful a contribution as they were likely to make.
So you have no remorse? None whatsoever?
None. I'd invite you to kill me, but given that I'll be dead soon anyway, it's hardly worth the effort.
How did you become afflicted anyway?
Why do you even care? Oh, fine. I altered the formula, turning the liquid decoction into a vapor. It proved to be very effective. Unfortunately, it was nearly impossible to contain. Hence, this.
Okay, bye now. Your work is creepy. We're taking this anyway, though, because we need it. Oh, hey, we can leave that way. Let's see. What's on these bookshelves? Oh! Hey, surprising. Boost from destruction staff that I have not actually used. I like randomly finding books that actually wind up helping me in some way. That's always fun. Case in point, I am finding several. What's in here? It's mine now. And we also have a very convenient way out of here. Which is nice. Question is, where am I and how do I get back to the door? Okay, here we go. I really do not like this place at all. Get me out of here, please. Well, that was abrupt. I enjoy the Daedric Princes, but most of all, Hermes Mora and Shoggoth. Yeah, they can. Some of them can be fun and very entertaining. But this being Clavicus Vile's work, though, just makes me very uncomfortable. I don't know why. Like, he wasn't even that bad when I met him in Skyrim. It's just... It's just not... It's just creepy. This whole thing is just creepy. Oh, okay. Hi. It's Elise's temple. Yeah. Where are you going? Oh, rude. Probably finds it amusing that these mortals are making him bum deals. Yeah, probably. Probably. It's like, honestly, I don't see any other way that this would be entertaining for him. Rude! Can I swap weapons here or no? Nope, okay. Gonna make me go back in here. It's very rude. It's already out the door. I'm legitimately stabbing this woman's feet. Is that better than what I have? 'Cause that's my heirloom. Oh, that's definitely better. Okay. So, hi, sir.
Ah, I'm glad to see you made it back in one piece. So, what have you learned? Anything?
An alchemist named Gavros was turning miners into some kind of false ebony.
What? Well, that sounds ghastly. To think that my own brother would be capable of such a thing. We must move quickly. Did you find any evidence? I'll need something concrete if I'm to convince the Hlalu trade barons to intercede.
This is the Daedric formula Gavros was using.
Well done. I have a final task for you, if you're willing. I must take this to the trade baron, Councillor Riveth. He's staying at the Balmora Inn. Alas, Benna has many contacts in town. If he hears that I'm meeting Riveth, he may try to flee.
Okay, so what would you have me do?
Travel to the Rethan Manor House and detain Benna. Once I've explained matters to Riveth, he'll send Hlalu constables to collect my brother. After this, I'll ask nothing more of you. You have my word.
You really had no idea what was going on in there?
That the men I worked tirelessly to hire were being used as fodder for some vile experiment? Absolutely not. It's appalling. Why would I have sent you to discover what was going on if I already knew?
You said you handled the hiring. Did you hire Gavros?
Yes, I hired him at my brother's insistence. Something about valuable books and scrolls found in the shrine. We planned to sell them off once Gavros translated them. That's what I thought, anyway. Wait. Gavros is still alive?
In a manner of speaking, but no, he's dead. Killed by its own formula.
I see. That is unfortunate. But I suppose that's the risk you take when you start brewing foul decoctions and poisoning innocent miners.
Okay, how long will you be meeting with the councilman?
Not long. He tends to be brusque. Once I've explained the situation, he'll waste no time bringing Benna in for questioning. It will be brief, I assure you.
What do you think the council will do to Benner?
They will punish him. Severely. He'll definitely lose his share of the estate and the ebony mine. He may even lose his life. In either case, I'll have to bear the weight of our family assets alone.
He may even lose his life, he says, ridiculously casually. As if he's not basically not condemning his own brother to potentially die. It doesn't feel like the sort of thing you should be able to say casually, you know? Yeah, my brother might die, but it's fine. Like, what even? What even? I really hope I don't have to break open this door, though, because I have no lockpicks, and I forgot to buy some when I was back in Balmora.
The last piece of the puzzle. Time to tie up loose
Hi.
ends.
Where'd she go? Hi. To be fair, his brother was a shit. Yeah. Our work is almost complete. Remain watchful. With any luck, the adventure I conscripted will clean out the remaining stone abominations so we can begin again. This time without Benner mucking things up. Tie off all loose ends and make sure it looks like they killed each other. It needs to be convincing enough for the council. When your work is done, meet me at my residence in Balmoral. I'll have further instructions for you and your first payment as promised. This will to be a lucrative endeavor, my dear. Don't fail me, M. Oh, really? Oh, really, Muller? You and I need to have words, sir. Oh, did you? What game? I hope it's a good one. I need to go have words with an asshole. Okay, that dude is riding a wolf, and it is awesome. Desolate. That does not sound familiar. Where am I going? Is this the way I'm going? No. This is not the way I'm going. Where am I even going? Up this way. Okay. What is it?
You know, I was born and raised in East March. Moved to Vardenfell after the formation of the Pact. But as soon as I raise enough gold, I'm heading for Orsinium. An entire city of orcs. Can you imagine?
House Redoran Proclamation. By order of the House Guard and the Redoran High Council, the Shulk ore mine is closed and all operations towards reopening the mine have been suspended. Workers should stay away until further notice, and visitors are strongly cautioned to avoid the area on pain of fine or imprisonment or both. This includes you, Crew Chief Hundolf. Note that every effort shall be made to locate the missing mine workers as soon as possible. Okay, sir.
Malarethan. What a swit. I'm going to need a stiffer drink.
I love seeing new faces. For a while, it was just the same old mine.
What was that? Oh! Hi, Mochi! Thank you for the raid! Mochi is awesome. Mochi is an awesome streamer, and you should totally go follow them if you're not already. Because Mochi is that awesome. I can't say... How many times can I say awesome in one sentence?
I love seeing new faces. For a while, it was just the same old miners and the occasional traveling merchant. Thought Caroline might have to shut this place down. Look at me talking your ears off. What can I get you?
Any idea why visitors have been scarce?
At first, I assumed it was the usual house squabbles. Redoran and Hlalu arguments can get pretty heated. Then I thought maybe the Ashlanders were scaring people off. But after that proclamation... No, I'd rather not talk about that with a stranger.
Look, I just want to help.
I'm sure you do, but I have to live here, you know? Look, there's nothing I can tell you. If the houses ever found out I told an outlander about our troubles, maybe one of the miners will be more willing to talk to you.
I technically could pay her, but I don't know if I have enough gold to justify doing that. I do, actually. But that is not why I'm here. Hello, Counselor Raveth.
You don't appear to be holding my drink, so I'm sure I have no interest in you. Off with you.
Mention Muller Rathan. You must be Councilman Raveth.
I am. Young Mahler and I were talking about the sudden success of his mining enterprise, built on some irregularities that I'd prefer not to discuss. Not that it's any of your business. Who are you? Why are you meddling in Hlalu business?
I know Muller gave you a true account. I found these orders on an assassin sent to kill me.
My. This is damning. Dear Mahler tried to hang this whole business around his brother's neck. And yours. A prudent, albeit sloppy affair.
House Hlalu can ill afford such a scandal, and I hate to be lied to. Kill Marla, and I will reward you.
I won't make any promises. Why don't you want to take him alive?
What would I do with him? Chain him to a post?
Okay, fair.
His life no longer serves the house's interests. I don't expect an outlander to understand, but this needs to be done. Honestly, I doubt he'll give you a choice in the matter.
Okay, where do I find him?
His city residence, I expect, just across the river. Do be quick about this. I'm anxious to be done with the Brothers Rethon.
Did Mallory give you the scroll?
No. What scroll? Don't tell me there's more to this fetching disaster.
Hi, Yumi. The scroll contains a formula that can turn people into false ebony stone. That should give you an idea of what I've been up to the past hour.
Does it now? Listen carefully. Don't breathe a word of this to anyone else. If Marla has this formula on him, bring it to me. The reward will be significant. We cannot let this get out, and we cannot let it fall into the wrong hands.
Okay, what will House Lalo do about this situation?
By the three, what a mess. I'll put some of my Oathman on it. Oathman I can trust. If we can clear out the riffraff, it might be salvageable. If not, we'll simply collapse the thing. Better to bury it than let some fool stumble upon Marla's folly.
Desolate is an alpha open-world survival horror game that has multiplayer options. Well, that sounds interesting.
I love seeing new faces.
Okay, you know what? I'm going to give you the 20 gold, and you can tell me what's going on.
I like the color of your gold, Outlander. Just between us, I heard the House Guard shut down the Shulk ore mine. Something to do with violent cultists who attacked the miners and took over the place. Even got the crew chief, or so I heard.
Fun! I want to open this door. Thank you. Now I have to go hunt down this person who has been jerking me around for like the last half hour or so. And I have no problem doing it, all things considered.
What happened? Let me see. I just tried to pet it. Damn dog bit me.
But, I mean... It's got Russian radioactive horror tropes, an abandoned island, radiation, mutants, and world breaking down. Oh, that sounds fun. Hello.
You shouldn't be here. Didn't you read the House Redoran proclamation? I wouldn't be here myself, but some of my miners are still in there.
Can you tell me what happened in the mine?
Our mine was invaded by violent cultists. They showed up and just took the place over. My people are trapped. I'm no expert, but it looked like the cultists were preparing to conduct a ritual before the Ashlander interrupted them.
Why do you think the cultists are conducting a ritual?
Probably because I heard one of them say, "With this ritual we'll call forth a mystical weapon and attain the power of a god." Or something along those lines. Look, I was just trying to get me and my miners out of there when the Ashlander showed up.
An Ashlander interrupted the cultists?
Well, I never actually saw an Ashlander, but I heard a cultist yell, "Ashlander thief! That's our mystical weapon!" That's not an exact quote, but you get the idea. I don't know what happened after that. I was kind of busy trying not to die.
What kind of mine is the Shulk?
It used to be an ore mine, and we hope it will be again. My crew was inside preparing to start up mining operations when the cultists attacked.
Okay, so I'll go in and see what I can find out.
Really? That's awfully brave of you. If you see any of my miners, tell them to get their arses out here. I'll wait as long as I can. Or until I hear screaming. Then I'll go to Balmora and try to find some help.
This is actually not where I was trying to go. I was trying to... Where was I trying to go? I was actually thinking I was running in a way to deal with the Dark Elf I was complaining about because he had a mine and was turning people into ebony, apparently. Or his brother was or something, and now he wants to take advantage of the thing and tried to frame me for part of it. So, you know, I'm not okay with this. And I honestly thought he was back at the family house, which was back the other way, which is why I started running that way. That is actually not where he is. And now I need to kill him. And let me tell you, I have zero guilt about this. Normally I would be a lot more conflicted about killing a person, but I mean, at this point, I've been jerked around by this dude. I'm not okay with it. Raiding his books first. There might be something interesting in here. We don't know. Hi!
You? How did you...
Yeah,
I'll
I
finish
know
this
what you were
myself.
trying to do, dude, and I'm not okay with it. I will be honest, I was not expecting to enjoy dual wielding in this game as much as I am. That's mine now. That is also mine. Because you're dead, and you can't do anything to stop me. Yay, a lockpick! Which I wouldn't be so excited about, but I'm almost out of lockpicks. Why am I taking some of this stuff? I don't know. But I am. I guess part of me is hoping that there'll be something interesting in here, but there almost never is. Man, all this mine business, so selfish. Seriously. Taking screenshots of some stuff so I can read it more later. But mainly we are raiding bookshelves and such because we can. Why do you have red meat in this cabinet? Like, what purpose is this serving? Also, let's raid the back room. Because dude is dead and it's not like he can stop us now. Why do you have chicken in this cupboard? Why? I don't understand. Ugh. Pretty confusing, but I don't know why they have some of this stuff in there. I really don't. Now see, I believe that, except the meat wasn't even cooked. It was just there. Skooma gives you the munchies. Ah, that's true. Probably. I didn't even consider that as an option. Probably should have. Let's go back to the councilman. Hi, sir.
Quietly now. Is it finished?
Yep, he's dead.
Well then, this unfortunate little tale comes to an end. I've already dispatched some of my best agents to clean up Rethon Manor. We'll tend to Marla's apartment and the mine next. Well done. Now, what of this mysterious scroll?
I have it right here.
Excellent. Best hand it over to me. Something so dangerous should not fall into the wrong hands. House Thlalu can keep it safe, or destroy it if we deem it necessary. This will earn you some favor with our house. I'll even double your pay.
So we have the option of giving it to him or destroying it. I feel like this is the sort of thing nobody should really have, so... You know, we're gonna go with the destroy it.
You sniveling little swit. Do you know how valuable... Never mind. What's done is done. But don't expect any extra coin from me now. You'll have what was promised for killing Marla and not a drake more. This
Fine.
had better buy your silence as well.
Yay, level. Adding some points to my magicka. We are... We are going to do a thing. What are we going to do? I'm going to use this. I'm going to move that there. To be fair, it could have been used as an inhumane weapon of war. Yeah, it's just... No one should really have that. Nobody. It's just... It's easier for everybody if the thing is just gone in general.
Please, if you just listen.
Take care of yourself, Father. You always were good at that.
Hi.
I'm in need of a strong set of legs, Traveler. And you look like one capable of protecting yourself. Will you aid an old Mer in one last task?
How can I help you?
I have an obligation to my family. No, a duty of utmost importance. But I have grown too feeble to fulfill it. If you would take this memory stone to the few places of significance in my life, I will pay you well.
What's a memory stone?
It allows one to archive memories for future generations. I hope to do this for my children, who have grown estranged. Invoke my stone at the locations I've marked on your map, and the memories I wish to archive will manifest.
Okay, sure.
I thank you for your aid. Fewer than ever are willing to aid their elders in these troubled times. Now I suppose the distance with my children is my fault, not theirs.
Okay, I am helping a dude for reasons. How do I get down there? Oh, there's stairs. I would have just jumped over the edge. Hi.
Do you make a habit of randomly accosting people while they fish?
What were you and your father arguing about?
I don't see how that's any of your business. I've nothing to say to my father or those his Telvanni master employs.
Your father works with the Telvanni?
Whatever this is about, it's no concern of mine. My father managed to leave me out of his life. He can leave me out of his problems, too. You want to talk? My sister Neria works the stables. She tolerates my father's business better than I do.
Okay, I will go find your sister. After I talk to this councilman, because his daughter is missing, and I said I was going to help him, said I was going to help find her. So, onwards. Which way do I even go? Do I go this? No, I don't go that way, because that way I will not get where I need to go. So much for actually finding, like, the main missions again, though. Like, I wound up... Anything I've done for the past hour has just been me doing side quests. Not that that's a bad thing. I mean, we all need the XP, but... It's a... Part of me does feel a tiny bit awkward being a wood elf in this place of dark elves. But here we are running around and doing the best we can.
Always welcome. Welcome to Balmora, Outlander. House Redoran governs this town and asks all citizens and visitors.
Yep, okay. Hi. Hi, Counselor Harris.
Yes? Is there something I can do for you, Outlander?
Sergeant Felder sent me. He said you needed help finding your daughter.
My daughter has been gone too long, and the house guard can't seem to find a wall in the corner. But why should I trust you with this task? Tell me, Outlander, how can you succeed when my forces continue to fail time and time again?
Well, it seems your daughter knows your people and their tactics. She doesn't know me.
An interesting insight. Perhaps you can find my daughter. Vea can handle herself, but the father worries, you understand? Anyway, I agree with your assessment. That's why I'm willing to bring in outside help on this.
Okay, so tell me what happened.
Vea fled after a family disagreement. She's run away before, but I'm concerned that she might have something more permanent in mind this time, and more dangerous. Vea knows how to evade the house guard, but as you said, she doesn't know you.
Okay, I will try to find your daughter.
Captain Briven oversees the house's attempt to locate my daughter. You should speak to him and see what his investigation has already turned up.
Okay, where can I find him?
He's probably patrolling the town square at this time of day. Briven's soldiers have been trying to get information out of Vea's friends. But those young men and women are almost as good at avoiding the house guard as my daughter.
You mentioned a family disagreement?
That is a private matter. If your investigation proves fruitful, and such matters become relevant, we can discuss the particulars then. But not before.
Maybe your wife would be willing to discuss that with me.
Like my daughter, my wife has a mind of her own. What the two of you discuss is your own affair. Just understand that I haven't employed you to solve my family's problems. I only need you to find my daughter.
Okay, you mentioned she might be involved in something dangerous?
Vea has always been fascinated by the Morag Tong. Even admired one of their agents when she was growing up. It's possible she sought refuge with this agent, or even decided to join the organization. Though I hope I'm wrong about that.
Tell me more about the Morag Tong?
The Morag Tong? They're an ancient guild of assassins sanctioned by the tribunal to carry out honorable writs of execution. Ostensibly, they're supposed to keep the houses from resorting to all-out war. But I still find the practice barbaric.
And the agent she admires?
Someone of no consequence, and not at all important to accomplishing your mission. Besides, you don't find Morag Tong agents, they find you. Just pray it's not because your name wound up on one of their writs. That is a death sentence.
Bye then.
I couldn't help overhearing your conversation with my husband. We share the same office after all. Thank you for agreeing to look for our daughter. But know that Vea is headstrong. I say this from experience. I am her mother, after all.
Can you tell me anything else about Vea that may help me find her?
She stormed out of the house after a heated argument with her father. Nothing unusual in that. But when she didn't return, well, that's when both her father and I started to worry.
What was the argument about?
I'd rather not talk about that. It's a private matter concerning the family. The relevant fact remains that my daughter took her most cherished possessions and left home. I'm worried that she's going to do something that can't be undone.
What do you think she's gonna do?
As I said, Vea is headstrong. Confident. Perhaps too confident. She might join the Morag Tong just to spite her father. Or run off to fight in the war. Something reckless along those lines. Please do what you can and find my daughter.
Okay. That's a bear. That is definitely a bear. Okay. Off we go to find the captain. Dark Brotherhood is more like hired killers for religious reasons. I'm unfamiliar with both of them, really, other than what I've been told. So, I will take your word on that. Where am I even going? Ah, okay. He's over this way. Hello, sir.
Not now, Outlander. If you need some sort of assistance, go find one of the House Guard.
Counselor Eris sent me to ask about the investigation. Find his daughter.
You must be one of the freelancers the Councilor employed to supplement the duties of the House Guard. Very well. I'll tell you what I know. Vaya ran away. Again. I hope you can succeed when my troops have failed. If anything happens to Vaya...
Sounds like you have a personal stake in this.
I've known the Relith family since I was a child. Vaya is like a sister to me, and I'll do everything in my power to get her home safe and sound. Even trust an Outlander. We think her friends may know where she is, but they keep eluding us.
Maybe her friends will be less suspicious if I approach them.
Perhaps. As long as you don't get too close. They've been running notes of late. I think it has something to do with Vaya, but the runners keep evading my guards. Look for a group meeting on the other side of town, and see if you can follow the note.
Okay, will do.
When you find Vaya's friends, remember to keep your distance. You just want to spot the note carrier and follow him to whoever's receiving these messages. That's the key to locating Vaya. If you can't do it, don't worry. The house can handle it.
Rude. I'm going to do this, and you are going to like it. Once I figure out where I'm going. Okay, I actually need to cross the bridge here. Yes, that's true. I did meet one of the Morocks. Forgot about that. Though I kind of hope we run into her again. So far we haven't. I hope we do. She was fun.
Get this letter to Travis.
Come,
It's important.
imbibe.
Just don't let
Put your
House Redwood
cares
get their hands on
aside.
it. If you think you're being followed, find a place to hide. Good luck.
So much to do, so little time. You won't get this note. Stay away from me. I'm warning you.
Shoot.
Would suffice.
I was supposed to do it undetected. Whoops. Undetected is not what I do.
Well,
Undetected is not at all what I do. But we apparently need to start that over again because... reasons.
Get this letter to Travis. It's important. Just don't let House Redwood get their hands on it. If you think you're being followed, find a place to hide. Good luck.
I'm going to lose the dude if I'm not careful. They are running it around like crazy. Just weird unto itself.
Stay away from me, I'm warning you! You won't get this note!
Damn. Ah. I was doing so well until that spot. Ah. This one's gonna take me a while. Stealthy missions, not exactly my forte, but I'm definitely more of a charge in and pray things work out sort of person.
Get this letter to Travis. It's important. Just don't let House Redwood get their hands on it.
followed, find a place to hide. Good luck.
The hard part is following them and not losing them. Because I'd stealth the entire way if I could, but I also don't want to lose them. So the hard part is figuring out the distance you need to be at.
Hold still. Stop weaving.
Better this time, maybe?
Well done. This should help us determine what happened to Vea's brother.
Was that up here? Yes. Hi.
Hello, can I help you? Wait a moment. You're one of those hirelings House Redren pays to harass us simple folk. Look, all Vea wants to do is to find out what happened to her brother. Too bad the house doesn't seem to care a swit about any of that.
Counselor Eris just wants to find his daughter. Will the note you received help me accomplish that?
Vea wants nothing to do with the house or her father. Why can't any of you respect that? Even if I wanted to help, I haven't seen Vea since she snuck out of town. We communicate by notes, and this one isn't even about her.
So what's that note about then?
Well, if you must know, it concerns Vea's brother. He was an officer in the House Guard before he vanished without a trace. We've been trying to help Vea find him.
Who are you delivering this information to if you're in contact with Vea?
A local tough. Goes by the name of Ashur. He delivers the letters. We usually meet him outside of town to the northeast. But good luck trying to get any information out of him. Ashur is not known for his conversational skills.
I can be very persuasive.
I think we're done here, don't you? I told you where to find Ashur. He's been passing our notes on to Vea. Just to the north and east, outside of town. Or is this your way of offering to save me a trip, since you're headed his way?
Why have you been avoiding House Redren soldiers?
You think I'm just going to tell you all our secrets, Outlander? Well, that's not going to happen. I won't betray Vea.
Okay, fine. Whatever. I don't care that much. I'm not going to intimidate some random person just because I've been hired to find this guy's daughter. That just seems counterproductive. Just seems counterproductive to intimidate somebody who's legitimately just trying to help somebody else. Especially when, like, that's just not going to endear him to me to him at all. So, you know. Okay, where's this dude?
You killed one of my gang, Swit. No writ will protect you from us.
Feeling left out? I'm sure I can procure a writ for each of you.
What the heck is happening here?
That's it! Kill the Morag Tong and any witnesses!
Hey!
Just take my leave. No use getting my hands bloody again.
What the heck is even happening here?
I'm hurt!
Okay, you first then. Okay, you know what? We are going to... Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, jeez. I'm going to die a horrible death. Just want to get... Oh, shoot. Yep, I died. That did not work out quite as nicely as I anticipated. Oh,
you
shit.
killed one of my gang, Swit. No writ will protect you from us.
Feeling left out?
Here we go again.
I'm sure I can
That's
procure
it.
a writ.
Kill the Morag Tong and any witnesses.
I'll just take my leave. No use getting my axes bloody again.
Okay, this is going much better this time around. This is all mine. Where did that dude go? Hi.
I had that situation under control. Just needed them to make the first hostile move. Still, I cleaned enough blood off my axes for one day, so thanks for lending a hand.
I was told to meet you out here.
You were you? Was it Melissa? I told her I'd close out my tab after I completed another contract. That woman has the patience of an anxious nix. Well, tell her I'm good for it. I'll stop by and we can conclude our business cordially.
No, I'm here about Vea.
Vea? The new apprentice? Now why in oblivion do you care about Vea?
I'm trying to find her.
Are you now? And why do you want to do that? Never mind, I don't really care. I was asked to pass along some notes, but I'm not really the messenger type. I suggest you talk to Vea's mentor. Last I heard, she had a job in the Western Ruins.
Okay, I'll go look for her there.
Make sure you don't anger Vea's mentor, or even look at her the wrong way. She's grown surprisingly protective of that young woman, and if she thinks you pose a danger... Besides, I'd hate to see you wind up on the wrong end of one of our writs.
Why were this town folk trying to kill you?
You know, the usual buyer's remorse. I see a lot of that in my line of work. Turns out, I had to kill a bad man who did bad things. The writ was legal and above board. Unfortunately, his brother didn't see it that way and was looking for revenge.
You're some kind of assassin. Really? That's what the Morogtung are. Why do we need this as a dialogue option? We've established this.
Oh, you make it sound so obscene. Still, that's pretty much an accurate description. But it's not like I work for the Dark Brotherhood or anything. I don't kill anyone without a sanctioned writ. Keeps the great houses in line. It's a calling.
Tell me more about Vea's mentor.
I'd rather not. She's particular about her secrets, and I don't want to get on a bad side. You should keep that in mind too if you plan to continue on this course. Vea's mentor usually sticks to the rules, but I wouldn't turn my back on her.
Okay then, where am I even going now? Go to the valley. Oh, this is actually what I needed for something else. Where is this stone? How do I... I'm actually here for this. I'm not sure how to actually use this thing. Because it's not like I can equip it. Can I? No. So they want us to use it, but I don't know how. Ah, wait. There we go.
Oh, Gilan, look! A Dwemer gear. It's in remarkably good condition.
Yes, wonderful. I'll mark it down.
And here, another. Could these have fallen off the ruins?
Yes, that is peculiar.
Is something the matter, dear? You seem distracted today.
Oh, nothing's the matter. I'm just... I'm nervous.
Whatever for. If anything attacks us, I'll protect you.
I'm not nervous about an attack, Bravura. It's just... well... there's no good way to say this.
To say what?
Marry me?
Are you serious?
That's... not the response I hoped for.
Gilan, of course I'll marry you. I love you. I just expected something more
Well, I
dramatic.
planned to propose at the falls, but today we didn't go to the falls. I had to improvise.
And this is why you've been so nervous.
Yes. Wait. Did you just agree to marry me?
Yes, Gilan. A dozen times, yes. My dear, distracted, adorable archivist, I will marry you.
That's wonderful!
Isn't it?
Oh, Bravura, you won't regret this. You are the stars to my sky.
Did you just come up with that?
Well, no. I've been saving it for the right time.
They're such dorks. I love them. Okay. Okay, that was adorable. That was adorable. Okay, we are gonna go back to the actual town now. It's too cute. That's what we need more of in the Elder Scrolls games. It's true. Like, more of that, please. That was just adorable. That was freaking adorable. I loved it. But before I get too far away from here, I want to go through the mine, actually, and get this leg of Divine Inquiries done. So, maybe I can do it in 20 minutes. I don't know. We shall see. We shall see. Less tragedy, more happy ending. Yes. Like, please. That's just... Can we please have more of that? Like, eventually, that's just... It's adorable.
Vardenfell will soon need the services.
Yes, hi. I need to sell you some things, please. Because I have too much random stuff in my inventory. I don't know what to do with some of it. That can get sold to you. That can get sold. Keeping that. I wish you sold lockpicks, but I don't think you do. It's a bit disappointing, but, you know, we're going to do stuff anyway. It's not what I want to hit. Rip. I was wondering what that noise was. Like, I will be honest, that I was like, what is that? A surefire way to shut down John. Send May after him. Apparently. To the mine. So much mining going on tonight. Where's the ebony mine and now this thing? Huh. Okay, sound effects are not working for some reason. I will need to mess with them. I will definitely mess with them later. So I don't even know what is going on. Learn more about the Ashlander thief. I don't particularly want insect parts. I'm taking that soul gem, though. Ah! My Red Exiles, I need you to infiltrate the mine outside Balmorat and recover an item of great importance to our venerated cause and to the elevation of Ashlanders everywhere. Currently, this item... Oh, shoot! Hi! Jeez! Hi! Mine. And now I don't have the instructions to read anymore, which is a bit disappointing. Go this way. Oh, okay. Basically, dude was here to take something, apparently. Near as I can tell. Mine. Okay. Opening this. Hi. I think part of my main problem with this is I don't really know what I want my character to be. Like, in terms of combat or anything. Everything is fun, really, with the Nightblade. And I didn't expect it to be. Like, everything is entertaining. I'm pretty much enjoying everything at this point. That's mine. And we're putting these on. What's this? Taking the bag. What else is down here? Oh. River trolls. Or a river troll. Technically, I don't think I need to fight this, but I kind of want to. I don't know why I jumped down here, because chances are very good that I'm not going to be able to get back up. But I did the thing anyway. Oh, here we go. You know, the bonus of that is I actually got some gear out of it, so... I mean, I look like a clown, but I have gear, so that I didn't have before going down there. So, I mean, it's not bad, I guess. Indeed, Agribby. Hello, sir.
Did you find what you were looking for in the mine?
I'm not sure. I need to consult with my contact.
Of course. I perfectly understand. I think I'll wait a little longer and see if any of my miners were able to escape from the cultists. Good luck with your mission, whatever it is.
Alright, and that's one bit down. And now, we go this way, because her mentor is this way. Or Vea's mentor is this way, rather. Somewhere this way, anyway. What is this? A camp of some sort. Oh, hi! Hello, an outlet thing. I really need to figure out how crafting works in this game. I really do. So I should be making gear for myself.
Leave me, Outlander. Let me die in the shame I've brought to Malakath. Defeated by a lone warrior. Malakath will laugh at our incompetence.
What happened to you?
An assassin. Probably a Morag tongue. She tracked our leader here. But she doesn't know. We set a trap inside the ruins.
Okay.
She's just one woman! Get inside the ruins and stop her!
Well, something's happening. And we should probably fix this. Malakath is a weak but vengeful god. The Dark Elves say he is Malak, the god king of the Oryx. He tests the Dunmer for physical weakness. Fun. I don't need wheat. Why did I take that? Hi. Oh! Do not want to be standing in that.
Move now!
Oh, dude just fell over. Some people get all the fun. Sometimes. Only sometimes.
Let the assassin come. I'm tired of running and she doesn't frighten me.
The real question is, will I actually be able to defeat this in the short amount of time I actually have left? I don't know, but we shall see. There's a lot of these Ogrim things around here. I don't know if they're native to this or what, but... Also, somebody has been here. Probably not, yeah, but we shall see. We shall see. I don't know, things have been going fairly well so far. Hi.
You're not what I expected to find.
Are you?
You have a habit of turning up at the most unusual moments, don't you, hero?
Look, I came to find you to ask you...
Questions? I don't have time for questions. I have a writ to complete. Look, I can't keep these evil cultists waiting. You want to talk? Find me after I finish this job.
I'll find you.
Hero, we really need to stop meeting like this.
Why do I keep meeting this woman?
Come out, little assassin! Or is the Morag tongue too scared to meet the powerful snake face to face?
Smeg? That's your name? Really? It's not that intimidating. Mine? Oh look, there was a Daedra husk on him. So yeah, I guess they are kind of Daedric in origin. Oh, geez. I just walked right into this, didn't I? Rude! Rude! Man, all of these things around here. This is just... so much. So much to do. The good news is I'm at least getting a decent amount of XP off of this, so that's something.
Really, Snag? This only delays the inevitable.
From the sides!
A helping hand? How sweet.
Move to flank!
Malakath's sacred tusks! You won't get past me!
Yeah, well, at this point, Naru, you and I have been through quite a bit.
Go around!
Seems only fitting I help you out. Rude!
To the side!
Oh, I don't have the stamina to dodge. That'd be why.
Excuse me, hero. I have to see an orc about a writ.
Hey. Naru!
Don't kill me. I didn't mean to interfere with House Tovani's plans. I made a mistake.
A mistake? Well, that explains everything. I'll just let the Tovani know. I'm sure Mage Valian will understand.
Oh, that's a relief. I thought for sure you were going to kill me.
She's still gonna kill you.
I hate when my leathers get wet. And this is a new outfit, too. Ah, well. I suppose we ought to discuss what you're doing here.
Yeah, just a bit.
I have to admit, when I saw you, I thought, what the tusk are you doing down here? Pardon my orcish. Did you really follow me across the continent? That shows commitment. Kind of creepy, but still a lot of commitment.
Look, I'm looking for Counselor Eris's daughter, Vea.
Oh, that's not what I expected. But you can just turn around and leave. You're not going to find her. Vea's going through a difficult time right now. And the last thing she needs is some House Redrin lackey adding to her pain and confusion.
You know me, Naru. I just want to assure her father that Vea is safe.
I know you, hero. It's old man Eris I don't trust. He didn't tell you about Vea's brother, did he? How House Redrin exiled their favorite son. No? Didn't think so. Vea deserves answers, and I promise to help her. You need to just walk away.
Look, if you don't let me help, you'll have to deal with others. They're hiring outsiders to find Vea.
Outsiders? Is her father really that desperate? Look, tell Eris that Vea's safe and you'll see her soon. But no more outsiders. If my organization gets skittish, they'll return to the shadows and take Vea with them. We'll only deal with you.
Is all that really true? Will you set up a meeting with Vea?
Well, it's not exactly a lie, and I don't want things to get out of hand. I'll arrange a meeting, provided Vea agrees. You let Eris know she's safe. Get him to stop hiring freelancers before someone gets hurt. I'll send word when we're ready.
This isn't how I imagined a reunion turning out. I need the persuasion perk before I can choose this option. Alas. What was that between you and the Malakath cultists?
That was poetry in motion. Not only is my organization getting choice assignments again, but we're starting to recover some of our prestige. Specifically, these Malakath cultists interfered with House Telvanni, so they had to be dealt with.
And the orc you just killed?
Oh, him? No one special. Just the leader of this particular band of mad cultists. His name was on the writ, so I had to end him. It's what I do, after all, and I do it so well.
What organization were you talking about?
I suppose if you're in for a sliver, you might as well be in for the log. I'm with the Morag Tong, and what you witnessed was a legal murder. According to my writ, the orc had to die. So, I killed him. Now, if you don't mind, I need to get back to Vea.
Why do you care about what happens to Vea?
Vea and I have a history. Her brother, too. They were good kids. Liked to watch me train. Now I feel responsible for her. When she came to me looking for help and asked to join the Morag Tong, who was I to refuse?
You let her join the Morag Tong.
That was her decision, not mine. Vea's good with a blade and tracks like a Nord Ranger. She's a natural at this, and it gives me a chance to keep an eye on her. So now I'm her mentor and she's my apprentice. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Alright then. How the frig do I get out of here is the question now. Not this way, clearly. Clearly not this way. You might have to get in line for that, Yumi. Because, yeah, Nari is definitely growing on me at this point. I think several people would very much like to marry Naryu. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, look. I get to murder somebody on my way out. Taking your greatsword. I don't use greatswords, but I'm taking it anyway. Malakath can get wrecked. Agreed. Agreed. So I think, guys, we're going to run back to Balmora proper. Finish out this particular leg of the mission. Whoa, hello. Surprising ambush from behind. Which I really should not be surprised by, but I am nonetheless. Head back to the city. I'm definitely not going the right way. I just want to find the road. Can I find the road, please? This is literally all I want right now. I just want to find the road. Ah, here we go. Here's the road. So I think what we're gonna do is at least hand this part back to the councilman. The counselor. And then I think we're gonna have to call it here for today. Because I do have to eat food and then get ready for D&D later. Sadly. I mean, I love D&D, but I also need to, like, extend the amount of time I play on Sundays just because 2 hours is too short. I feel like there's only so much you can do in that amount of time.
How can I help you?
Hi!
I'm surprised to see you back here, but I'm also relieved. Does this mean you have news about my daughter? Is she safe? Is she ready to come home?
She's safe, but she joined the Morag Tong. They're arranging a meeting, at least?
Vea joined that cult of assassins? I was afraid she'd do something rash. But what was she thinking? I don't see the Morag Tong as safe, but at least she's still alive, so I suppose that's something. When are we going to meet with my daughter?
Not us. Just me. Tell me, what happened with Vea's brother?
She won't meet with me? No, I suppose she's not ready for that quite yet. As for Vea's brother, that was all the doing of the Redoran Council. I'm not allowed to discuss the details, but he's still alive, if that's what Vea is worried about.
Nari said to call a few of the freelancers or she'll take Vea and disappear.
Naryu's back in town? She's as stubborn as Vea. Very well. No other outsiders. Although I can't dismiss the mercenaries that Captain Briven employs. House Redoran is my life, as is Vea. I'll do everything in my power to see her home safely.
Your daughter is safe, just let me handle this, and I'll try to get her to meet with you.
As you say. No other outsiders. But there are rules, Outlander. I must do everything within reason to maintain the honor of House Redoran. Here, your first payment. Soon, however, I'll expect more than just a verbal confirmation of Vea's safety. When next you see her, tell my daughter that I want to talk to her. Vea can set the terms, but I expect her to stop running away when things don't go her way.
Okay, I'll convey the message, but I need to know exactly what you and Vea argued about.
Vea has always felt shackled by the rules of House Redoran, hobbled by the many duties and obligations it presses upon its subjects. After the situation involving her brother, she decided she wanted nothing more to do with the house, or with me.
So your strict observance of rules and obligations caused this rift between you and your daughter.
That may be an oversimplification, but I suppose your statement is accurate. I walk a narrow path between House Counselor and loving father. Unfortunately, the former often supersedes the latter. That's why I want to speak to Vea again.
Okay, I'll try to arrange a meeting as soon as I can. Putting on shiny new gauntlets. And now, my friends, it is sadly that time when I must leave you for the afternoon. Because I have D&D and I love you guys. I love D&D slightly more. I'm sorry, I love it. I have a problem, I admit it. You are welcome, Yumi. And thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out. You know I always appreciate it. You know I always love it when you do. Our next stream is going to be Thursday afternoon, starting at around 8. Hopefully it won't be that much later. I do have, I'm actually taking my final exam for medical coding Thursday, so hopefully I won't be too drained from that. I did miss streaming Thursday, so I'm hoping I can still stream Thursday. I don't know. We shall hopefully see. I can definitely keep an eye on my Twitter account if you want to be sure that you know when I'm going to be streaming next. Twitter.com/Thionel, same way it's spelled, right down there. And thank you guys so much for the good luck wishes. I really appreciate it. I need to do well on this if I want to pass my certification exam later this year. So, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Let's see, who can I send you guys to? Honey Beaver is on. Honey Beaver is streaming some Rift. So I'm going to be sending you guys over that way. She's an awesome streamer. You should definitely go check her out. You should definitely go say hello and follow her if you're not yet. So I'm going to go set the raid up. You can either join or not if you're so inclined. And I will see you guys Thursday. So have a good evening and have a good rest of your weekend. And I'll see you then. Bye.